Yo, what's good, everybody? We got another Beers with Barton. It is Tuesday, September 22nd. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend, and hope everyone's looking forward to the next weekend. I know I am. So, definitely crazy week in football, fantasy, as well as the real NFL was a little rough. We'll get to that, but it is what it is. Like I said, hope everyone's having a great weekend. Big news, Cabarrus County voted last night to go to Plan B and to upgrade Plan B to in-person for 2 days. I believe K through 3 will be 5 days a week or 4 days a week. 4th and 5th, and then all of middle school and high school will be 2 days a week. So either Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, it sounds like. And then the other 2 days will be, they'll still be getting like a, Zoom, live teaching. So that's going to happen October 19th, I believe. So we're pretty excited about that here. Hoping we can get back to getting the kids in, full time, or at least 4 days a week, 3 or 4 days. Maybe as soon as, after Christmas or whatever. But that's the biggest news there. Like I shared on my last Beers with Barton, I went to High Branch and picked up my Members Only Volume 1 and some merch. That was cool. And that was going to be it. We're going to head home, watch the Notre Dame game. But Mrs. Beers with Barton saw a food truck across the street, parking lot, at Cabarrus Brewing. And so we went and stopped there. I'm not a huge fan of Cabarrus. I'm a High Branch guy. But, got to be honest, their Oktoberfest, I had it a couple days ago or last week at a restaurant. It's actually pretty tasty. They did a good job. So had a couple of these, bought some cans to go. So we're going to drink an Oktoberfest. But, man, let's where to even start? Week 2 of NFL football. As most of everyone knows, I'm really into, what's up, Potter? Fantasy football. I'm actually in 8 leagues this year, as well as a confidence pick where you pick all the game winners and then assign them a score based on the confidence you have of them winning. 16 for the highest through 1. So if you really like a team, you'd give them 16 points and hope to get it. And then last man standing / elimination, which everyone knows. I had New England picked for week 1. Last minute switched it to Indy, who lost to Jacksonville. So I got knocked out week 1. So 8 leagues and then want that confidence. Not the greatest start to fantasy ever. I'm actually 0-2 in 2 of my leagues. A couple close losses and then 1 blowout in 1 of them. And then I'm 2-0 in 1. And then I'm 1-1 in the other 5. And some teams I like better than others. Made a few trades, and we'll just see how it goes. But not the start to fantasy I would have hoped. And actually that league that I'm 2-0 in, it's called a guillotine league. It was 17 teams. We all drafted our teams, and then every week, the lowest score of those 17 teams week 1 is eliminated. They don't play anymore. All their players go back on the waiver wire. And everyone gets to bid on them. You get $1,000 worth of free agent fab, or free agent dollars, free agent budget as it's called. You can bid on those players week 2, the lowest out of 16, all their players. So I've won both leagues. The first league, actually, I think I finished 16th or 15th or 16th of the 17. It was close week 1. Last week had a little bit better. So George Kittle, Lamar Jackson were on the team with the guy who just lost. So I'm sure there'll be some big bids for those guys. So kind of an interesting, but anyways, so today's waiver wire day. I've been looking out there and seeing what's out there for all those leagues. Like I said, pulled a few trades. I had Saquon Barkley in a couple leagues, so that's going to hurt. Did not have Christian McCaffrey. I know there's a couple other guys that are hurt throughout here and there, but obviously Barkley and McCaffrey are the big ones. So we'll see what happens. It's fun, also very stressing. It's like a full-time job, and I love every minute of it. So on to the real football. Some great games. Cam looked good in New England. It's weird to see it. I was actually rooting for the Patriots because they're playing one of the evil empires, the Seattle Seahawks. Great game. Russell Wilson, man, that guy is something else. Obviously a graduate of Wisconsin. Certainly not NC State. He went to Wisconsin University. That's from my buddy Fly, who's from NC State. Anyway, so some great games. Obviously, the 49ers, half their team He died on the field up in New York. Bosa out for the year. Solomon Thomas out for the year. Jimmy G, high ankle sprain, gonna miss a couple weeks. Tevin Coleman, gonna miss a couple weeks. Raheem Mostert, gonna miss at least a week, maybe more. Deebo Samuel's not even back yet. Kittle, who's been out last week, may miss another week. It's just decimated starters after, going to the Super Bowl last year. So it's 2020. It's early. We'll see. Still have some high hopes. The Niners, I think, will still be a good team. Have a lot of talent, great coaching. But making it back to the Super Bowl, I don't know. But the NFC, in my opinion, favorite Saints looked very beatable last night. The Las Vegas Raiders beat them pretty soundly. So I know they were missing Michael Thomas. Another injury. One of those guys I've got in a couple leagues. Hope to get him back. So anyways, crazy week. I think Thursday night is Jacksonville versus the Miami Dolphins, maybe? I think that's what it is. So anyways, football's here, but we're getting ready. We're heading up to the mountains on Thursday for a couple days with some of our good friends. Some apple picking, all that good stuff. Looking forward to it. But some good news with the schools, some not so good news with the NFL, some average news with the fantasy, some great news. We get to spend some time leaving Thursday, and we'll be up in the mountains, Hendersonville area for a couple days. So looking forward to that. It is Oktoberfest. Like I said, this is Cabarrus. It's a 5-4. Drinks like a 5-3. Cabarrus, just not one of my favorite breweries at all. Not many of their beers I'm actually a big fan of. They have a vanilla coffee blonde, which is pretty good. They did a cherry sun drop, basically. They call it a sour drop, but just like the soda, if you're out here in the South, tastes just like it with a little bit of crispness. It was fantastic. It sold out so quick. And then they had a lemon one, which was not as good as the cherry. Cherry was a little sweet, but still very good. Lemon was very lemony. But besides that, it's not my thing. Cabarrus, to me, is pretty average. But they had a food truck, and Michaela was at a friend's house for her birthday, and so the wife and I got to spend some time, just the two of us, and have adult talk and drink beer. So it was pretty much the greatest day. So all right, Oktoberfest, Cabarrus Brewing, Cabarrus County, where we live, 5.4. Keep refrigerated and enjoy fresh. And according to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects. Maybe I shouldn't drink so much because... Anyways, Oktoberfest, Marzen-style lager. So it's 5-4. Drinks like a 5-3. Cheers to all. Oktoberfest. The fall weather's here. Humidity's gone. We're in like the 50s overnight, high 40s, low 50s, and high 60s, low 70s during the day. It's just gorgeous. So cheers. Oh, man. Like I said, pretty tasty beer. And I want to say this 4-pack was like maybe $10, $10, $11, $12, something like that. So pretty affordable. I haven't seen them in stores out here. Sometimes they'll distribute like their vanilla coffee blonde. But that's about it. So, like I said, hope everyone's having a wonderful week so far. Tomorrow's Hump Day. Mike. Geico commercials, anybody? All right. Well, as you can see, starting to dress a little warmly. Have the sweatpants on, got the slippers rolling. You know what kind of slippers we got going on in here. They are very comfy. And what's up, Pop? Everyone have a wonderful evening. I hope everyone has got something wonderful planned for the weekend. We got some football games already being canceled because of coronavirus. Notre Dame and Wake Forest. So it kind of sucks, but hey, it's here. It's here to stay. Got to figure it all out. So cheers. Fall time, football time, fantasy time. I love all of it. Have a couple cold ones. Until next time, adeuces.